If you're interested in learning how to fix a side seam pocket, you want to keep on watching this video until the end. So here is one part of my pocket. One part of it, I've already sewed it into my dress. So that is what you can see me trying to show you. We are going to be stitching the other parts together. So if this is what you're interested in learning, you want to keep on watching. Do not skip any of this clip. Now here is my side seam allowance. Before you consider sewing in your pocket, you want to mark out all the lines, okay? So from the underarm down to 8 inches, I placed a mark right there. So from your underarm, you want to mark down 8 inches. That is standard. And then after that, you have to mark out your pocket opening length. So my pocket opening length is 6.5 inches. I marked it out, and the remaining part, you go ahead and mark it out, okay? Now we're going to start to stitch. From the underarm down to these 8 inches, I'm going to stitch with a tight stitch. Now after that, go ahead and stitch down to the 6.5 inches mark, which is your pocket opening, using a loosed stitch, okay? Now after that, go ahead and back stitch and finish up the remaining part with a tight stitch. So just glue your eye to the screen. You will understand exactly what I'm trying to explain, okay? So this is my hemline. I am done and I back stitch. I'm going to cut it out. Now the next thing is for me to remove my pins, because I held it with my pins. Now after that, to make these lines visible enough for you to understand what we are going to be sewing, I'm going to use this yellow chalk to outline, okay? So this is my seam allowance. This part is the place I sewed with a loose stitch, and you can see I've marked it out visible enough for you guys to see. So you want to also indicate the back. Can you see what I'm doing? And that is where we are going to be stitching in this pocket, okay? Remember, from this underarm to 8 inches mark, I stitched down using a tight stitch, okay? So please do not forget that. Now, before you sew around your pocket bag, after cutting it out, you want to leave out 1/2 inch, okay? This 1/2 inch will enable you easily sew in this pocket bag into the side seam. So you're going to have to hold one part of your pockets and then stitch it into one side of the side seam. I am done stitching this, and you can see I just cut out the thread. Now I'm going to stitch the other part. So I'm going to go ahead and hold one side of the 1/2 inch as well, and then stitch it down to the other side of the side seam of my dress. I hope you understand. And you guys, in the course of watching this tutorial, if you find it helpful, do make sure to share it and give it a thumbs up. All right, so I'm trying to cut out my threads. Now after cutting out my threads, the next thing I'm going to do is loosen up the loose stitch, okay? This is the essence of making a loose stitch right there, okay? So I'm going to bring in my seam ripper right now. Now here is my seam ripper. I'll go ahead and use it to loosen up the loosed stitch, okay? Now after losing this, I'm going to turn it over to the good side and then place in my hand so that you guys can see what this looks like. It's actually so beautiful, and this is exactly how to fix a side seam pocket into your dress. It is that simple. So if you find this tutorial helpful, do make sure to give it a thumbs up. Kindly share it so that more people can get to see it. I will see you in my next one.